This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Play action, Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Back to throw, Willis. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
19 light. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Willis looking to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Going on fourth down. Here's Willis. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
15 yards to pick up. First down, Washington.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The toss right side. Here's Krosky Merritt. Well, he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
19, Charger, 19. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Check, Matt. Come on. Set. Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Toward the pylon, caught. So the completion good for just 3. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
If I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Well, now how about this return? And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd down and 3. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46.
Back to 60.
Willis out of the gun. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, 5 in.
To throw, here's Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Willis looking to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
19, charge, go.
Now Willis on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
What means that? What means that?
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate. A nice carry.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky merit. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Daniels looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. 10 cycles.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 60 yards. And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Next to fix the score. Commanders 10. Packers 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They go play action. Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now is Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready, go, check, go, Cougar 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Able to slither by. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now 2nd and 3. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
19 Lions. Shot 60, shot 60. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Commanders 19, Packers 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Ready.
Jacobs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. On play action, Love to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score. Commanders 19, Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready?
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go! Ready?
Now Daniels. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Set! Johnny Lion!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the check.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw again. And pass caught by McLaurin. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And the Commanders are able to build
Game
on their
over.
lead.
Look.
Certainly going to bump up
Look.
the old win probability index because
Who
now
they
it's
want?
a 2-score
Look.
game here in the 4th
Scooby.
quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Moody good with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard
In motion
line.
goes the tight end. Love looking to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Watson has it right side. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Inside the 10, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a fourth-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another ring.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 72 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So they go